Hey there, happy Thursday, everybody. This is Eric in the Card Closet. Thanks for joining me again tonight. Got a cool card in the mail the other day that I want to show you. But first, let's do our trivia of the day for episode 476. I picked a guy who has 476 games started as a pitcher, which is 67th all time. All right, let's see if you can get him. So his rookie card is in 1965 Topps, and he's on the card with three other players. 1974 Topps, he had an all-star card. 1975 Topps, he is on the Victory Leaders card and the ERA Leaders card. 1976 Topps, he's on the Victories Leader card and the ERA Leaders card again. His Topps run went from 1965 through 1979. He is a Hall of Famer, was inducted in 1987, but because his career was split pretty evenly and successfully with two teams, he does not have an insignia on his cap. He just couldn't pick one. He won 21 games, 5 years in a row, and he won the Cy Young Award in 1974. He pitched a perfect game in 1968. He has a very famous nickname, and that came about from his team owner. He is the first free agent of the modern era. After his successful stint with the Oakland A's, he signed on as a free agent with the New York Yankees. From 1972 to 1978, he pitched in 6 out of the 7 World Series in that time frame, winning 5 of them. He is an 8-time All-Star. He wrote 2 cookbooks. He was done pitching at age 33, very early. And had he continued even his average seasons numbers through age 40, he would have been projected to have 300 wins. But as it was, he fell quite a bit short of that. But still made the Hall of Fame. At the age of 1953, he fell and hit his head and died. Do you know who he is? Let me know in the comments if you were able to get Jim Catfish Hunter, shown here in his 1974 Topps card. Some of those 21 win seasons on the back there. So Catfish is going to look in. As you can see in the background there, I've got my 2024 Topps Update set all sorted out by teams and ready to be paged up, and looking forward to doing that. It's kind of relaxing to curate cards. All right, got a card in the mail. Working on my 1917 Red Sox team set, and I had 4 to go before I finally got this one. So I'm going to show you here Dick Hoblitzel, first baseman for the Red Sox. And this card comes from Boston Store. So 1917 is one of those years where the same set of 200 cards shows up with many different backs, not many, but several different backs from regional places of business. So here's the same set, but it has a wheel baking back. As you can see, New Orleans, Louisiana. So I've showed this one before when I got it. The main company is the candy company called Collins McCarthy out of San Francisco, which is essentially the same set, just a different back. But this was my first one from Boston Store, and I now have 3 to go to knock this set out. But one of those three is Babe Ruth, which I am sure I will never own with any back. But anyway, I am going to relocate here for the rest of this video and show you what I like to do when I get cards like this. Okay, so I've relocated to the dungeon here. I'm going to go really low tech, actually have the camera pointing at the computer monitor here. But what I like to do when I get cards like this is take a look and see what's in the location now. I don't know if you can, it's going to be too dark, but so for example, this Weil Baking Company, it gives an address of 4914 Britannia Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. So then I like to take a look at you know, what's there today. So this is the address where the Weil baking card was distributed. Turn on a little light down here in the dungeon so you can see. So that was this guy, Ernie Shore, Weil Baking, 4914 Britannia Street, New Orleans, Louisiana. And that's what we're looking at right here. There's a street view option. And there it is today. That's 4910. That house number or street number is blurred out. Let's see if I can catch another one here. 4924. So it's gotta, it has, it has to have been right in here. So maybe this one, 4914. So it goes from 14 to 24. So 10 to 24. So it's either this building right here or some building that used to be here back in 1917. But I could see, you know, a baking company today being a po' boy shop. But, you know, you see these backs on these old cards, and, you know, these are just little ma and pa places that kind of went all in on the baseball card market to advertise. But anyway, this is the location of where that bakery was. Maybe that's even the same building. I could see that building being that old. All right, let's do the other one. Now the other one didn't have an address. Boston Store, State, Madison, and Dearborn Streets. So let's find that. I know that Boston Store was in Chicago, Illinois. So I'm going to search on Dearborn Street in Chicago. And where is it? It's showing me water. Ah, right here. So Dearborn, and the cross streets are Madison and State. Sometimes you can find them. Here's State and Dearborn and Madison. So this Boston Store was located on this location, Dearborn, Madison, and State. So I'm guessing it was a big old store that ran the length of that block. Now it looks like some kind of high-rise type thing there. Let's see if we can drop in on the storefront here and take a look. So there it is. This is where the Boston store used to be. And as you can see now, it's a skyscraper. Probably not there in 1917. But there's Dearborn down here. This cross street down here. Look the other way, here's State. Or probably down here. So I am thinking that this whole front here was one big storefront. But anyway, that's what I like to do when I get these old cards that have addresses on them. I like to take a look at what's there today. I'll probably do that with Collins McCarthy somewhere. I know it was in... why not? We're only at 10 minutes. Let's see if I can find Collins McCarthy in San Francisco. There's no address given. I looked this up years ago, and there was like a bank or something on the corners. Yeah, nothing here that's giving it away. I have done some extensive research before, though, to put more time into it, and found where Collins McCarthy was in San Francisco. But anyway, I'll try to do that another time. But so anyway, hope you enjoy that. Some of these cards, you know, from this era will give addresses, and you can go look, and they're pretty cool to see what's there today, see if the building might look like it could be the same building that those cards were being advertised out of. But anyway, thanks everybody, appreciate you watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.